All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome. It's time to go upstairs. We're playing Pioneer, and one of the decks that's very popular in Modern that hasn't really translated too well into Pioneer yet is like a red burn aggro deck. Obviously, with Oko around, Oko's gaining life. Life's troublesome there. Smuggler's Copter was kind of causing some problems because you really want to play Copter in your aggro deck, and Burn wasn't a very good place for that. But those cards are all gone now. So let's try a little Burn action. Also, one of the more popular decks right now is Mono Green Ramp, which I'm sure we destroy. So, we got Boros Burn. Some cards that are familiar from Modern, some cards are not. Our creature base, 4 Swiftspear, 4 Soul-Scar Mage. I love Soul-Scar Mage. I'm a huge fan. No Goblin Guide, obviously. Then we have 4 Lava Runners. Lava Runner is here. It's obviously often a Goblin Guide on turn 3 and beyond. It's also a Wizard, so it turns on Wizard's Lightning, which is a pretty important thing, because we need to get as many bolts in this deck as we possibly can. We also have 4 Viashino Pyromancer, also a Wizard, also a Burn spell. That's our entire creature base. 16 creatures, 8 of which have haste. Pyromancer has pseudo haste, and Soul-Scar Mage just very reasonable. We are not main decking Eidolon of the Great Revel, because frankly, most decks are pretty aggressive in Pioneer, and also some decks are going bigger regardless. So I think I'd rather have it in the sideboard. Like if we play against mono black aggro, I don't want to have an Eidolon really. So I think you want to board it. I think Pyromancer is better in the main deck. It's guaranteed damage. It's a Wizard for Wizard's Lightning. It's important. Our burn spells, Wild Slash is no Lightning Bolt, but hey, we're playing 6 Shocks overall because they're cheap and efficient. Of course, 4 Boros Charm, one of the better burn spells ever printed. Then we have 4 Lightning Strike, which is fine. Then we have 4 Wizard's Lightning, which will be Lightning Bolt a lot of the time in this deck. And then 4 Skewer the Critics, which will also be Lightning Bolt a lot of the time in this deck. So that's pretty nice. So we have a nice little package there. And we're playing 2 main deck Searing Bloods. Most decks in Pioneer play creatures. And if you ever Searing Blood a Lana or Elf, that's pretty nice. So we get the Searing Bloods, mana base 20 lands. We have 12 white sources for only 7 total white cards in Battlefield 4, Inspiring Vantage, and Sacred Foundry. We're only playing 1 Ramunap Ruins because of the Chain to the Rocks in the sideboard. Need to have a proper mountain count, and Chain to the Rocks is really good against big creatures that trouble us. Things like Kalitas, Lyra Dawnbringer, just those tough, hard to get through big creatures. Chain to the Rocks is a perfect answer. It's honestly almost better than Path to Exile would be in a lot of ways, and we got to have enough mountains for it. So 4 Foundry and 7 mountains should be enough. It's a little light, but any more Ramunap Ruins and Chain to the Rocks becomes really hard to cast. Other sideboard cards, Firecraft is phenomenal against blue-white. We get the other 2 Searing Bloods for against creature decks. The 4 Eidolons, as I said, against any combo or control deck or ramp deck. Just any non-aggressive deck, basically. And then 3 Skullcrack for life gain. So, pretty simple deck. I have not played this deck yet. This is a pretty theoretical build. And let's just see how it goes, honestly. Hello. Let's roll. I want to remind you all, check out our sponsors. We got CoolStuffInc.com. #1 source for all your game shopping needs. Any game you need. Card games, board games, miniatures, magic cards. It's all on there. Sealed product, singles. Need some weird pauper common? They got it. It's on there. They got it. And check it out. CoolStuffInc.com. Also the home of many great articles and videos, including mine. I do a video Monday, article Friday. This coming Monday's video is all about a modern deck. Oko in Valakut. A little bit of a twist. Check that out on Monday. And last Friday's article was putting Oko in every modern deck ever, which is a pretty fun article. Check it out, CoolStuffInc.com. Also, when you're shopping, use promo code Jim5 for 5% off your order. It's not a great hand, but it's certainly passable. We can keep this. Double 1-drop, Skewer the Critics. We can't cast the Boros Charm yet, but I think mulling and handling this is pretty tough. If we draw like 2 or 3 lands in a row or whatever, like if in our next 5 draw steps there are 3 lands, we're probably gonna lose. But I mean that's kind of the case in a lot of times anyway. So yes, you missed Grixis. So far today we did 2 Deer Deck lives. We did a standard best of 1 Fires of Invention Doom Foretold deck. That was really fun. That's interesting. And then we also did Pioneer Grixis Energy. That deck was also awesome. You missed those, go up on YouTube. Alright, I guess we just attack, see what they do. While we're not playing Light Up a Stage, our curve's a little higher. Light Up a Stage is pretty awkward with cards like Wizard's Lightning, Lightning Strike, Boros Charm. The more 2s and 3s you have in your deck, the worse it gets. And Light Up a Stage isn't even good in, like, Modern Burn. Alright, so question here of what do we want to do? I guess we'll see what they do. Alright, so they're going to let it through. We can just, like, post-combat skewer them, then play Lavarunner. Or skewer Soul-Scar Mage and play Lavarunner. That's even better, actually. Yeah, I think I like that. I think killing their creature will stop a lot of damage. It's pretty important, so... Is there a list for the Grixis deck? All the deck lists are on my Twitter. I always tweet the deck list we're playing on stream. So if you haven't followed me on Twitter, get your butt over there and follow me on Twitter. Swiftspear's good. I mean, if we get to Lightning Strike the Swiftspear, and we get to attack for 4, it's pretty good. It is pretty funny. I haven't played against a red deck in Pioneer in like a month, and now we're playing a red deck. We play a mirror. It's pretty interesting. They're playing Light Up a Stage, so they might be playing a more like prowessy version of a deck. They hit another Light Up a Stage and Soul-Scar Mage. It's not ideal for us. Okay. I think we're pretty happy just killing Swiftspear and attacking for 4 and playing a tap land. We don't want them to cast Light Up a Stage for its spectacle cost next turn. We want to try and stram one of these cards, so... I mean, I haven't played a ton of Pioneer lately, but I've played a few leagues in the last few days, and played against 0 mono red. If you're seeing it a lot right now, it's probably a response to the popularity of the ramp deck, because it seems very good against the ramp deck. Damn it. Alright, so they drew a Swiftspear, which sucks for us, because now they can Light Up a Stage effectively. Alright, so this kind of sucks. We're just playing the same deck, but they've cast 2 one-mana divinations, and we have not. So, not ideal for us. It's just a Arnold Palmer. Wild Slash, so no land drop here would be great for us. Damn it. Alright, so they just have everything. We're in big trouble here. We don't really have a sideboard for like a mirror match, honestly. We don't really have anything. Like Searing Blood, I guess, but that's really it. Yeah, we're in big trouble here. They're just up a million cards on us. I mean, they can just like Wild Slash the Lavarunner and Wizard's Lightning the Soul-Scar Mage. This is brutal. Oh boy. Definitely not built for the mirror here. Definitely not built for the mirror. So we can 4-ball, we can 8-ball them here, put them to 6. That's probably the best chance to win, honestly. Let's just go face here. And just try, and we'll just hope to draw two lightning bolt effects before they kill us. They're ahead on cards, so let's just try and get aggressive here. I mean, there's no point in saving our creatures. We're already down on cards. You know, there's no doubt that they are way ahead on cards here. So, trying to 1-for-1 them is not going to work by saving our creatures. But trying to kill them can definitely work. What's up, Lobmancer? Wish Lobmancer's legal. That'd be sweet. Any Helix effects? I don't think so. There's Sovereign's Bite. So all of our stuff's dead and they're at 5. But we're going to 10. So I just draw a strike here, you know? That's a Swiftspear. That's really awkward. Creeping Chill. That's a Helix. I mean, them being at 4 means that Boros Charm is now out too, which is kind of cool. Oh, we can certainly die with Stern. Yeah, no real good sideboard. Fortunately. Lavarunner, jeez. Stomp? I don't think that's very good in this deck. Like, your deck's already full of shocks. I don't think adding a inefficient shock to our deck is a very good thing. Alright, so it's act here. We go to 4. Boros Charm or Bust. Drawing Boros Charm here would be nice, because their hand was essentially perfect. I mean, they drew 3 lands, double light up stage, all spells. Boros Charm. Opponent had lethal, they stomped us. Did they? Alright. Unfortunately, though, Stomp is very good in the mirror. Bone Crusher Giant. It's not like great if you're goldfishing, but it's definitely a good 2-for-1. So, pretty rough game there. They are certainly set up much better to win a mirror style game. I mean, they also drew 3 lands, all spells, etc., etc. But, alright, so we're going to want Searing Blood. The question is, do you want Chain to the Rocks or Exquisite Firecraft? I mean, they have no way to gain life, which is kind of nice. Pyromancer is pretty medium. I don't think that Shock is very good. It does kill some of their stuff, but like we have other cards that do that. Like the 4 damage on fire, just like we need to just kill them. You know? The more efficient ways we have to do that, the better. I suppose Pyromancer is not super efficient. We're on the play, too. So this is basically a matchup of trying to figure out how the game's going to play out. Understanding that if they have light up a stage and we don't, they have more card advantage than us. And we're on the play, so they have an extra card also. So we're never going to win a card advantage 1-for-1 kind of game. Which is why a card like Shock isn't super exciting. But Searing Blood's great because it's just 2-for-1. So the question is basically, do you want these Firecrafts? I guess Firecraft better than like Viashino Pyromancer, just to deal more damage and try and kill them. We're trying to cheese them out and kill them. And is Firecraft better than Pyromancer? Because Pyromancer might just die and never actually deal more than 2 damage. I'm going to go 2-for-2 here. Not sure if this is right or not, honestly. I don't think Eidolon's amazing. That's why they're on the board. The thing is that it's very hard to keep a creature actually in play. So the recurring damage sources, while normally very good in a burn deck, don't seem amazing in the mirror because they're so easy to kill. Sanchez, new sub. What's the name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. No alerts today. It's not working. I don't know why. All right, this hand's great. It's also a little unfortunate for us that we have these Battlefield Forges and Sacred Foundries, which are going to hurt us. Like the old Apocalypse land, though, right? An argument for leaving in the shocks. I mean, you don't ever want a shock face. That's not a good thing. Mish Taco, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Now, the point is we don't want to 1-for-1 them with removal. That's what I was saying. Because we're going to lose that game, so they're going to have more cards than us. So, I'll take the sure damage here. Skewer is certainly a little awkward, but Soul-Scar Mage, sure. Killing their creature, getting it for damage. That's good. I guess I should have attacked first, but they're not going to block, so whatever. Stomp? Man, Stomp's gross. Drawing lands is gross. Come on. Alright, we're just going pie hole here. Need to draw some spells. Yeah, Bonecrush Giant's definitely very, very good in a mirror like this. Like, Bonecrush Giant's like exactly what you want in this kind of mirror. It's just like a 1/1 removal spell. It's also a large creature that's hard to kill. And damage. So even if we like Skewer the Critics, this Bonecrush Giant, we still take 2. So it still did something. So I guess we're gonna Boros Charm them and then Skewer the Bonecrush for an attack. We get it for 1 less point of damage, but the Bonecrusher's gone. So and Bonecrusher not being in play allows for possible future attacks. It also just buys us a lot of time. If they can't actually gain life, then time is great for us because it's just time to draw our burn spells, as we saw in the first game. Like, this is basically going to plan, like I said. They have 5 cards in hand, and they're at 6 life. We have 0 cards, basically, but we're at 17. Who's going where now for what? That was dope. Alright, they're at 3, and we're at 17. Modern Horizons 1 deck at your... Modern Horizons 1 draft at your house? Where's your house? It's probably going to be on the road on New Year's Eve, honestly. We're driving down to South Carolina. The house is essentially done. I have to, like, repair a door and buy a few more doors, but for the most part, it is done. So, Lightning Strike! And also, well, the problem is that they can fizzle this by killing their own creature, so we need to wait on the Searing Blood, actually, which is kind of interesting. Between Philly and New York City. We'll be past that point already. Thanks for the offer, though. Alright, they're dead. You did. So, plan worked perfectly. Yes, Brad. The saga with that house is a long one. Information's in chat, but we've been fixing it up to sell it because we can't move into it, and doing it remotely has been tough, but man, white screen of death here. It's basically done now and ready to go in the market. And Nicole and I are looking at houses up here, and once the house down there sells, we can buy a house up here, and hopefully it all ends soon, because it is. I just want it to all be over. Alright, so they have Steamkin. Them having Steamkin makes us a little more interested in having Shock in our deck, because getting Steamkin off the board early before it gets too big is very important. Now we're on the draw. We probably still can't match them card for card. Steamkin also makes me a little interested in the card Chain to the Rocks, because it's just a cheap way to kill a Bonecrusher Giant or a Steamkin that's gotten too big. I mean, Pyromancer's like always value at least. It does deal with damage no matter what. And we are somewhat interested in keeping Wizards in the deck for Wizards Lightning. We're going to leave it. Just going to leave it. Yeah, I mean, Skewer, like, we can make it work, you know? And it can also just, like, kill things if it has to, so... I'm not entirely confident about this boarding, you know? On the draw, it's possible, like, Lavarunner isn't even good enough. But there's, like, tension with the Wizards Lightnings and stuff. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this hand. I think they both Searing Blood and Firecraft are pretty good. So, excuse me. So, like, we trade blows here with Swiftspear. They haven't shown us Searing Blaze yet, or Searing Blood. Alright, no more lands. We cannot draw any more lands if we want to win this game. So, like, if they have anything that kills the Swiftspear here, it really sucks. But we get to Searing Blood their Swiftspear at least. Yeah, that was a pretty brutal draw. We can't draw any more lands this game. Steamkin. Sure. That's great for us. Hit the kill our Steamkin and deal him 5? Oh, that's pretty good too. Alright. I don't know if they're playing Searing Blood or not, because Searing Blood's pretty freaking tight. Like, how good is Searing Blood, you know? Soul-Scar Mage, sure. And Stomp. Not ideal, but we are dealing a fairly significant amount. God, stop drawing lands. No more lands, ever. We have 7 points of burn in our hand. 8-9 with the Swiftspear here. So now we have big choice here. Big choice. We strike them. We deal them 5. They go to 9. And they're effectively at 5. But they have a decent clock. And 5 is not 4 or 3. I think we're killing Soul-Scar Mage here. I don't love it. I definitely don't love it. $14 to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh boy, we gotta rest my spells. Cardboard Live should be updated. It's there. That's the deck. Alright, so they play Bone Crusher Giant. Just a big idiot. I don't even know what a good draw looks like here. That's not, so now we're probably gonna Firecraft the Bone Crusher Giant, which kind of sucks, but it's just 4 damage to the face. So they go to 8, and we have the board. Need to draw a spell. Oh, please stop. No. Bone Crusher Giant's so good against us. Draw back-to-back Boros Charms here. That'd be tight. Oh, come on. All right, I mean, unfortunately, any game they draw 3 lands and we draw 6, we just can't win. It's just like the nature of a burn mirror. It sucks. It's not cool. but that's just how things are. Like, if these 3 lands were Lightning Strike, Shock, Lightning Strike, the game's over, you know? No Canopy lands here in Pioneer. So yeah, I think we definitely need a sideboard card for this matchup. Something to utilize the fact that we're playing white. I don't know what the good white sideboard cards against red are. Like, I don't know, timely reinforcements and crap like that, but if they're just shooting us, we're definitely just dead, right? Yeah, we're just dead. All right. I mean, pretty stinky. Their hands were pretty good both games. I guess game 1 and 3. I liked our plan, but definitely unfortunate. My Magic Online, the old scoop lag. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, pretty unfortunate. I don't know what like good white card there would even be for the mirror, realistically. Like, there's no like core Firewalker, like timing reinforcements, something like that. It's tough. There's no lightning helixes. Yeah. All right. Definitely not what we were planning to play against, so that's okay. There's certainly play to the 2 burn style mirrors, but I mean, again, if a player draws 3 lands and a player draws 6 lands, it's just sort of like there's not really much you can do. The thing is, Devout Decree isn't that much better than any of the cards we already have. You know, we're looking for like some sort of like big life gain, game winner kind of card, you know? Say it's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Authority of the Consuls. We only have 12 white sources. Like, that's the kind of card we're looking for. Like, some sort of like slam dunk home run anti-red card. But it's a little hard to cast. The hell is going on? What has been wrong with Magic Online? I don't understand. Like, it's been so bad lately. Alright, we're on the draw. Let's go. Sheltered Thicket. Alright, so I think we lead on Soul-Scar Mage so we can attack with the Swiftspear and the Soul-Scar Mage and shock them next turn. Probably. Kronko, resell, welcome back. Deflecting Bomb? It's alright. The 05 Ram? That's not the worst. God Pharaoh's Faithful? That's a tight one. That's like the 04 1-mana wall. When you play a red spell, you draw a card. That's a really good one. This card's really, really good. Like, really good. It's really hard to find a deck that can actually play it effectively, but that actually is pretty good. It's not a bad idea. Seeker of the Way just dies to a shock. Alright, so they Sylvan Scrying for a Lotus Field. So there's some sort of combo deck. I mean, we're just going to light him up here. It's a wizard for Wizard's Lightning, too? Wow, that's really cool. That's a really cool one. Alright, so can we race the Lotus Field deck? I mean, not if we always draw his lands, but yeah, that's a really cool one. Alright. Burn spell. That is a burn spell. Are they dead? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11? No. Please don't kill me. What's up, Hedges? Christmas is good. Kind of quiet, but good. Alright, don't kill me, I guess. Where's Shakespeare? Hobbit. Chapter 5. Riddles in the Dark. When Bilbo opened his eyes, he wondered if he had, for it was just as dark with them shut. No one was anywhere near him. Just imagine his fright. He could hear nothing, see nothing, and he could feel nothing except the stone of the floor. Very slowly, he got up and groped around on all fours till he touched the wall of the tunnel. But neither up nor down it could. Neither up or down it could he find anything. Nothing at all. No sign of goblins, no sign of dwarves. His head was swimming, and he was far from certain even of the direction they had been going when he had his fall. He guessed as well as he could, and crawled along for a good way, till suddenly his hand met what felt like a tiny ring of cold metal lying on the floor of a tunnel. It was a turning point in his career, but he did not know it yet. He put the ring in his pocket almost without thinking. Certainly it did not seem of any particular use at the moment. He did not go much further, but sat down on the cold floor and gave himself up to complete miserableness for a long while. He thought of himself frying bacon and eggs in his own kitchen at home, for he could feel inside that it was high time for some meal or another. But that only made him miserabler. What a weird word. And he won. Fantastic. Usually Shakespeare, but it makes it up a little bit. Alright, so obviously our Eidolons are great here. Eidolons are in. Searing Bloods are out. Shocks are out. We're just gold fishing, so. Don't think we want Skullcrack. Earning that mortgage check from Wizards, yes. I won! Yeah, I mean, like, we're just racing. It's possible that, like, Shock is better than Pyromancer. Or, like, even, like, I mean, I guess Lightning Strike is just better than Skullcrack is better than Lightning Strike, right? Just like a strict upgrade in case they have life gain. Because I doubt they have any creatures in their deck. They're playing red, which is interesting, but alright, just run it. This is the matchup we're looking for. Like, we goldfish on turn 4 pretty consistently. If they're not going to interact with us, we're going to kill them pretty quick. And of course, Eidolon is just like a perfect hate card too, so. Opponent mulligans to 6. We're going to mulligan also. We can't keep this hand. It's possible to shuffle those last 2 hands together. Is that like a possible thing we can do? You know? Just the old 6-lander. Alright, mulligan again. I mean, this is certainly the best hand we've had, so we'll keep this. We'll ship probably Skewer. Opponent is also on 5 cards. We have 1-drop, 2-drop Boros Charm. I really can't complain about this hand, you know? I guess the Lavarunner is not awesome, because it's just not going to be on ever. But keeping a Skewer over it seems wrong. Swiftspear. All right, that's next turn alongside Boros Charm. So upstairs. Why do you feel like their 5-card hand's better than ours? Our 5-card hand's pretty good here, honestly. I don't want to draw another land, but And they have Lotus Field, but they didn't float any mana, so they're not going off till next turn. Would love to draw an Eidolon here. Would love to draw an Eidolon. Oh, we drew the Eidolon. God, I love it. Oh, yeah. Somebody, please. Somebody, say something. Oh, yeah. Let's go. I'd love to see it. Raise your hearts in chat for that one. Yeah. You just speak too soon, GG. Our hand is great. To revel greatly. I guess Eidolon's like not even that good against them because they tend to cast the 5 mana, draw 3, untap 2 lands, and dig through time and cycle Vizier. It's definitely still good, but where were we? Oh yes, Riddles in the Dark. Bilbo could not think what to do. Broken Bond? Destroy target artifact or enchantment. You may put a land for your hand on the battlefield. Well, maybe their hand is better than ours. I was on Miserabler. Miserabler. That's where I was. You're right. Thanks, Soon. I appreciate that. Bilbo could not think what to do. Nor could he think... What? God damn, I'm trying to read. They're dead now, right? Pretty sure they're dead. Maybe they're not dead. I don't know. What am I going to do, you know? Nah, we're too short. Alright, well, don't kill me, I guess. Bilbo could not think what to do. Nor could he think what had happened. Or why he had been left behind. Or why, if he had been left behind, the goblins had not caught him. Or even why his head was so sore. The truth was, he had been lying quiet, out of sight and out of mind, in a very dark corner, for a long while. After some time, he felt for his pipe. It was not broken, and that was something. Then he felt for his pouch, and there was some tobacco in it. And that was something too. Then he felt for matches, and he could not find any at all, and that shattered his hopes completely. Just as well for him, as he agreed when he came to his senses. Goodness knows what the striking of matches and the smell of tobacco would have brought on him out of the dark holes in that horrible place. Still, at the moment he felt very crushed, but in slapping all his pockets and feeling all around himself for the matches, his hand came on the hilt of his little dagger. The sword he had gotten from the trolls, and that he had quite forgotten, nor did the goblins seem to have noticed, as he wore it inside his breeches. Now he drew it out. It shone pale and dim before his eyes. So it's an elvish blade, he thought, and goblins are not very near, yet not far enough. But somehow he was comforted. I'll have to work on Bilbo's voice. It was rather splendid to be wearing a blade made in Gondolin for the Goblin Wars, of which so many songs had been sung. Also, he had noticed that such weapons made great impressions on goblins that came upon them suddenly. Go back? I need a good Bilbo voice. Go back? He thought. Not good at all. Go sideways? Impossible. Go forward? Only thing to do, so on we go. So up he got, and trotted along, with his little sword held in front of him, and one hand filling the wall, and his heart all of a pitter and a patter. Boros Charm you. Upstairs. Little Lord of the Rings. Yeah, my Bilbo voice needs some work. I don't know, it doesn't have a good voice, you know? Like when I read Harry Potter to John, I have voices for everyone, but they're all pretty distinct. Like, oh, I'm Harry Potter. You know, and there's Hermione. It's Leviosa. And there's Hagrid. Oh, blimey, Harry. And Dumbledore. Harry, you must understand. You know, and Snape. You did not do your homework. But yeah. Bilbo's voice is kind of basic, so I'll work on that. All right, folks. Check my sponsors, Colas Apparel and Design That Shop. Look, I'm literally wearing the shirt that's on the thing. You can see it. It's very comfortable. Check it out. ColeSapparelDesign.shops. Not only are the shirts super comfortable, they're also awesome designs. Get 10% off promo code GYM10. Check them out. ColeSapparel.shop. Check it out. ColeSapparel.shop. Go buy your shirts. They're making me shirts too. Coming soon. My parcel tongue voice. Salazar Slytherin. How's that? I know that was English, not parcel tongue, but whatever. Alright, back to the game. One lander on the draw. Opponent mulligans to 6. And we have double shock, double 1-drop, Wizard's Lightning, Searing Blood. Good game, Gold. I'm going to keep. It's a little loosey-goosey. It might be a trap, but I'm going to keep. On the play, I would not keep. Opponent kept 7. I would think about it a little more. But we draw a land, our hand's insane. And this is not Modern. In Modern, 1-land burn hands are typically traps because the Modern decks are so powerful they just overwhelm you if you can't cast 2 spells a turn. But it's Pioneer, you know? Mausoleum Wanderer. Okay. Not a good draw. That's okay. Gold. Good games, my friend. So, land. Please. Land. Off the top. Let's go. We're probably going to want to kill this Wanderer because we want to get the Searing Blood off at some point. Land? No. Alright. I mean, not ideal. And I think it's to untap into Spell Queller. That's not great for us. We do have Wizard's Lightning, which is pretty good, but we'll see. Let's see what they do. Alright. It's not bad. Could certainly be worse. Also not bad. But I guess I can just counter my Wizard's Lightning here. That's not great for us. Draw a land, please. Be cool. Be pretty sweet. Viashino Pyromancer. I guess we just attack and see what they do. Like, they block, we shock it, and they counter it. It's fine. Sure. This is effectively just shocking the Wanderer and getting in for 2. Which is honestly fine. Realistically. Sure. So they counter that. We get it for 2. Our creature lives. It's all pretty fine. Now we can Wizard's Lightning the Imperial Eagle thing. Land, please. God. No. Alright. Be bold. Be bold. Alright. This is not summoning sick. I probably should have cast whatever I was going to cast before they blocked. But if I go for Wizard's Lightning here and they have a Queller, it's pretty gross. It's probably just Slash upstairs. Yeah, I think I agree. Alright. That's fine. I mean, like, they could also have Rattle Chains. I mean, this is great. Like, we're actually pretty stoked about that, honestly. They're wasting a Queller on a basically irrelevant spell, and their Mutavault died. That's great. Okay, we drew the land. Cool. Now we need to not die. I mean, I guess we're just... I'm going to play around Spell Queller again if we can. I guess we just attack. We can, like, leave up Lightning Strike and then set up for Wizard's Lightning also. Yeah, I think actually maybe it was better to just let them block. The problem is I didn't think about it. You know, making the right play, but not thinking about it is still wrong. You got to consider all your options. All right, let's just smash here. The problem is like Rattle Chains and Queller are really bad for us right now. Like, they're at 14. I'm not sure if we can actually beat either card. We're gonna say go. We're gonna upkeep Lightning Strike the Lord. I mean, this is what I was talking about the one land hand being a trap. We missed for 4 turns, and we are probably gonna lose, even though our hand was amazing. Nebelgast Herald. 2 in Flying Flesh. Comes into play, or Spirit comes into play. Tap target creature an opponent controls. I mean, it's a nice Searing Blood target, but I'm pretty sure we are going to just Lightning Strike the Eagle right now. We take 4 next turn. We'll blood this next turn and hopefully draw a land for Witch's Lightning. The problem, Tom, is that if we make any play pre-combat and they just have the Rattle Chains or a Spell Queller, we just lose them a spot. So we can't really make a play. It's like wait for them to make a play. All right, untap. Please draw land. God damn it! All right, attack. Unfortunately, we were running out of options here. It's probably going to be attack, try and get them to do something. If they do nothing, we play Soul-Scar Mage and say go and pray they tap out or something so we can kill this Spell Queller. They're doing something. Oh my god, they're getting blown out. This is awesome. So we just get to Wizard's Lightning, the Spell Queller, shock the Nebelgast Herald. They can tap one of our things, and we just don't care. This is awesome. This is the best thing that's ever happened to us. Patience, my friends. Patience. Also gives your opponent a chance to mess up, which they kind of did, so... We're not out of the woods yet. Like, we're still at 5. I still have a flyer in play, but... We're in significantly a better spot. And they probably don't have Queller, correct. I would agree with that. They have 2 spells, though. Because they haven't played a land in a turn or 2, so... Alright, I believe... Yeah, Soul-Scar Mage is much better than Lavarunner. If we draw a land, we can Lavarunner and play a spell, so... They're also somewhat forced to do stuff here, because... Otherwise, they just die, because now we're winning the race. We gotta say go again. We don't think they have Queller, but they might. And we're not currently dead. So just make them do something. Alright, we're gonna say go. We're gonna upkeep Searing Blood. Assuming they don't end step something. Would I rather kill that or the Herald? Definitely the Herald, right? Yeah. All right. If they have any Lord, we're dead. But so if we had played our cards willy nilly this game, we would have gotten destroyed. But we've managed to tiptoe our way around all of their tricks, and we're still dead anyway. So whatever. Unfortunate, but I think we played the best we could this game, given that we made our second land drop on turn 5. Certainly unfortunate, but this match should be really good for us, I would think, because their deck is really good when they're ahead, and very bad when they're behind, and they're probably going to be behind. So definitely a good lesson there in keeping one landage with burn. All right, so we're going to bring in 2 Searing Bloods. Do you want Chain to the Rocks? I kind of do. I honestly don't like Boros Charm in this matchup. Like, we're going to win the game with our creatures probably. And I don't think we're just like trying to just goldfish them. I want my cards to interact. I like Chain to the Rocks because it's very cheap also. I like Searing Blood also. I think on the play, we want Eidolon, not on the draw, though. And then I want to cut one more card. I think it's Skewer. It's the most awkward to cast card. Firecraft's kind of cool, but they can obviously counter with Spell Queller, so it doesn't really matter that much. If Firecraft got past Spell Queller, I would want it, but I don't think I do. Oh, we lost, right. If Lucky won that game, I'm being dumb. Okay. In that case, I probably want Eidolon. And I would say we probably cut the Skewers. And like a Viashino Pyromancer. I think I like this. Want to keep the converted mana cost as low as possible. Can we trim a land? No. If we had made our land drop on turn 3 instead of turn 5 that game, we probably would have won easily. So, gotta make our land drops. Obviously, drawing 5 lands sucks, but, you know, like, there's a reason why the canopy lands are so good in Burn in Modern. 401 viewers. You passed 400. Give yourselves a hand. You're all great. Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate it. If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim Davis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, it makes some lands and spells. We're playing some Pioneer Burn. Boros Burn and Pioneer. If you hit that follow button, of course. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The swiftest of spears. Port Town. Mausoleum Wanderer, sure. So pretty easy, just like Swiftspear Shock here, I think. Next turn, Searing Blood, Lavarunner. We just Shock. We'll take 2 up Battlefield Forge anyway, so. I guess. Yeah, I mean, we want to kill the Wanderer for sure, so. There's no point in. They're not going to. I guess, sure, whatever. Let's stack. I don't know why they would ever block, but let's give them the option, I guess. Alright, so next turn is Searing Blood, Lobmancer, attack for 6. It's pretty good. Port Town. And unfortunately, I don't have any creatures, then it's not as exciting, but don't think we can afford to draw any more lands, but and if they rattle chance here, we got to kill it for sure. Spectral Sailor. I think this has to die. I would love to not like just try and get Prowess Triggers off this and stuff, but we cannot let them untap at Spellcaller, I don't think. guess it's not even that bad, right? Like, this actually doesn't affect the board in any way at all. Unless they have a Lord. Actually, this is fine. Let it ride, sure. We're up. Hello. Okay, well, maybe we're an idiot. Didn't know they were playing that card. And if they have Rattle Chains here, this is gross. I think I actually just let this happen, though. Because if I Searing Blood here and they Rattle Chains, it sucks. But do it on my turn, at least I get the boost for the prowess triggers. So it's worth 2 extra points of damage. Yeah. Columbus in the weekend now. Nope. The fact that it's modern, I almost consider going to Columbus, but modern's pretty unappealing right now. Like, I'll probably do Philly. All right. Let's see what they do here. I love a draw a spell I can just cast. I mean, that's a spell I can just cast. Oh boy. Yeah, Modern just seems awful right now. Does not look fun at all. I'm not doing it. Too much patience. Got him. No! Spell Pierce. Oh, God. All right. I mean, we couldn't even play around that, I guess. So, I guess you could have, like, not played Soul-Scar Mage and shocked in Sacred Foundry. But, I mean, you draw a good spell next turn, we're still on. You know, they are 10. So, would you draw a spell next turn, please? Spell! Alright, I mean, we're dead. What are we going to do? You know, like... Unfortunate. Like, if we had killed the Sailor at the first opportunity we had to, they couldn't have gotten the Obsession down, but, like, I don't think we're really playing around Obsession, honestly. Yeah, I mean, this game's just over. Alright, whatever. I mean, that seems like a pretty good matchup for us, but obviously game 1 we just didn't do very well, and then that game kind of, that Spell Pierce really took us for a loop. Yeah. I don't know. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. 1 and 2. Where are the mono green ramp decks? Where's ramp decks at? Everyone, hop on over to bcwsupplies.com, please. Check out the Elite 2 deck guard sleeves. Don't spend $14 on a crappy pack of Katana sleeves at your next Grand Prix or SG Open. Please buy a 5-pack of the Elite 2 deck guard sleeves from bcwsupplies.com. With my promo code, it's like $6 a pack for a 100-pack of the best sleeves in the market. All right, save your money, be smart, don't be dumb. bcwsupplies.com, promo code Jim10, check it out. Also have awesome deck lockers and binders and 12-pocket folios. Great stuff on there, bcwsupplies.com, check it out. Promo code Jim10. Don't be shy. God, killing me. Killing me, killing me, killing me. Alright, we're gonna mulligan. Alright, this is certainly better. Keep the Ship of Wild Slash. Give him the old Soul-Scar Mage. How do BCW sleeves compare to Dragon Shields? I think they are better. They have a better shuffle. The corners hold up well. I'm a very, very mean shuffler, and they hold up great. I've been using them nonstop for the last, I mean, honestly, 4 years, but they weren't as good previously. When we first signed with BCW like 4 years ago with Team MGG, their sleeves honestly were not very good. They were just like budget cheap sleeves. They were very thin, but we helped them design the elite sleeves and then the Elite 2 sleeves, and they're just phenomenal. They're excellent. And we're gonna kill this bad boy, right? So. Like, the shuffle on the Elite 2 is just awesome. I prefer the matte fronts. They have a little stick to them. So you really got to give them a little extra. And I love that. The gloss fronts are a little slipperier. Which, if that's your thing, it's cool, but that's too slippery for me. Alright, we found our ramp deck at least. So that's good for us. I mean, we're just shoving here. Wizard! You're a wizard, Harry. And a thumping good one, too, I'd imagine. Yeah, so it's our turn 3, and they're at 9. Although, the 1-1 that ramps is actually really good against us right now. Thankfully, that's not it. So, basically, any spell on their dead. I guess a shock doesn't kill them, but... Boros Charm! That kills them. Victor Crumb Voice. And we're actually reading Goblet of Fire right now. We haven't read it in a bit. We're trying to take a break. What was Victor Crumb's voice? It's kind of just low and like pseudo-foreign accent. I would need a line from him to say. He doesn't say very much. He kind of just broods around and stuff. Alright. Easy game. Searing Blood. They are playing Llanowar Elves. So Searing Blood's not the worst. I think I like the idea of Skullcrack. And Eidolon. I don't think Eidolon's great against them, honestly. They don't have that many cheap spells. You have Ved Beetle in your head, Hermione. I tried. At least I'm out here trying, alright? At least I'm out here trying. Alright, so Skullcrack's 4 strikes. I don't love Shock. Chain to the Rocks for Cavalier. I mean, at that point we should just be killing them, right? I almost want more Searing Bloods. Because killing Llanowar Elves in the 1-1 is just so good. I think Shock is fine. Maybe Firecraft's better than Shock. I think I like this. Blood can also kill the 1-1 before it blocks my Pyromancer, so... And I can, like, double up with Blood to kill a big creature as well, so... I think I'm happy here. I like Firecraft, just more a damage output than Shock is. We're not shocking a creature ever, so, like, we can just deal 4 with Firecraft. You can also double up with the Searing Blood to, like, kill a 6/6 or whatever, so... This hand is great. Keep. Castle Garenberg, turn 1. Alright, so Lavarunner. Let me just Swiftspear here. Lavarunner could definitely have haste at some point later on, so. Elvish Mystic. Go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's fine by me. And I guess we're gonna, if I skewer them now, Lavarunner's haste later. But I can also just draw a land and go Skullcrack Skewer for more prowess triggers. Same thing, I guess, right? Yeah, I want to save it for, actually, I want to save it for prowess triggers. It has to be a post-combat Skewer, which kind of sucks with this, so. So I think drawing a land would be great. Draw one land, then no more lands. We have 13. Oh, man, Radiant Fountain. That's rude. That is rude. Courser of Krufix. Nice Firecraft, Jim. Land, please. No. I mean, they're probably blocking, right? Yeah. That's kind of annoying. Alright. You have a forest on top. Alright, we're getting 2 for 1. If they block. They're not going to block? I could always just like Skullcrack them on their upkeep. I don't hate that. Or it's in response to whatever Courser trigger. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Let's just wait. Top card is Castle Garenberg. Oblivion Sower, eh? Really like to draw a land next turn, I'm not gonna lie. So now if they have any more ramp, they won't gain any life off of it. We also covered the Radiant Fountains there. What is this? Interesting. Okay. Drew land. I mean, next turn they can just cast Oblivion Sower, which is kind of brutal, but we gotta kill this Courser of Krufix, so kill this, smash it both. Like, the 5/8 isn't that bad. We have 10 points of burn, 9 points of burn in our hand. So, and they're taking at least 2 here. I guess I could just block and shoot. That's fine, I guess. We're only playing 20 lands, too. So, it's, like, pretty possible that the Sower just misses. Ah. Brutal. Radiant Fountain's so good. Thanks, Tune. Appreciate it. They hit. I guess our top 2 cards weren't very good, so. Inspiring Vantage, yeah, obviously. Alright, we should just play Lance, I go. You have Skullcrack and Wizard's Lightning. We got a ways to go before we kill them. Man, Sour hitting 2 lands is pretty insane. Golos Tireless Pilgrim. I'm probably getting a Radiant Fountain. Nice Skullcrack Gem. Thank you. No Cataracts? Damn. Damn. Sanitarium? They're just playing all the lands. Swiftspear is not a wizard. That's why we're casting this for 3 right now. Upstairs. God. Alright. I mean, there's just not much to do here. They just kind of like... They're just going to do their thing, and we just need to draw a lot of burn spells in a row. Ross, no math in the stream, for God's sakes. Ross Merriam is coming here trying to do math on my stream. There's no math allowed here. We're no math stream. All right, here they go. Cataracts. Ooh, that's a good emote. I like that emote a lot. Is that a Jamie Topples emote? That's a nice one. All right, here they go. Top 3 cards are Land, Land, Land. Suck it, nerd. All right. No, nope. Yes, no, yes, no. Coward. Coward. All right. So can they miss again next turn? We sure can. We sure can. All right. They're at it again. Top 5 or top 3 cards are Golos. Oblivion Sower, Ugin the Spirit Dragon, Nissa's Pilgrimage. Alright, we can't draw that much burn in one draw step, so that's fine. They got us. They got us that game. That's fine. It's fine. Not a problem. We are definitely feeling the lack of canopy lands, I'm not going to lie. A lot of these games have been draw 6 lands or 7 lands and just die. We can't do anything, which kind of sucks. Alright. Now we're on the play. We definitely want all the Firecrafts now. We know they have Courser. Excuse me. I mean, Eidolon, just doesn't seem very good. Even on the play, it doesn't seem great. I'm not thrilled about our Wild Slashes. I kind of want Searing Blood over Wild Slash. If we're going to kill a Llanowar, I want to do it with Searing Blood. End of story. Let's try this. I'm not really sure, honestly. It's possible that the density of good burn spells just isn't high enough to play straight burn in this format. Maybe you just have to play light up a stage and a more prowessy strategy overall. No, I think Firecraft for Course is much better. Yeah, maybe splashing for Boros Charm and Chain to the Rocks isn't worth it. You're really killing me, Smalls. 1 land or 4 land. We can't find the middle ground. We got a mulligan. Oh, we're at 61? Oh, oops. Please mulligan, opponent. Please. They mulliganed, yay! Alright. As far as 5-card hands go, this is a reasonable one. We're going to keep. I think we're ducking runner here. They mulligan to 5 also? Thank God. 1-landers are terrible. You can't keep the 1-lander. We have to draw a land or we never win. Especially in a matchup like this where you're racing. You got to cast 2 spells in 1 turn. Alright, so it's definitely 1 Lava Runner. I think it's probably both. Just by far the weakest card. Not enough spell density to make it to turn them on. Skewer's not great anyway. Yeah. Put a mulligan to 5 too, which is really good for us. I think that I would happily, if you were like Jim, you can start this matchup with both players on 5 cards. Would you do that? I would say yes. In a heartbeat. They have more to put together than we do. Castle Garenberg is so good. It's sick. All right. No more lands, please. Ever. Ever. Blast Zone? There are ways off that being good. Why are you like this? Any spell next turn. Just anything. Just give me a spell. Oh, I can't even cast Courser? That's awesome. Searing Blood off the top. Searing Blood off the top. Let's go. They still can't cast Courser? That's awesome. Hello, darkness, my old friend. They're playing Hour of Promise? Huh. Didn't think these decks play that card anymore. Usually they're playing the what's it called? Cavalier instead. Searing Blood off the top. Still want it. Didn't get it. Surprise, my friend. Tech needs Sulfuric Vortex. That card is good. That card is good. They've got the City's Blessing. They've got a bunch of mana. They've got Blast Zone. Play it, Ugin. Put me out of my misery. Is Oblivion Sower? Sure. They had 4 spells. We are 1,000% drawing a land next turn. Alright, well... attacking isn't even good. Everything's gonna die to the Blast Zone anyway, so... upstairs, kill your zombies, buy some time. I mean, if we can just draw, like, Skullcrack, 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 they just lose, right? Even just like Boros Charm Firecraft or whatever, you know? Uh-oh. This is 7 mana. 8 mana. Eugene? We still got this. Oh, they have Sanctum too? That's bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so they're going to Ulamog us next turn. No, they're going to Golos us next turn. That's... honestly worse. They can just get the get a Radiant Fountain. Alright. I mean, Boros Charm, Boros Charm. That's still not good enough. Didn't even attack? What a coward. What a coward. Imagine getting Golos and not getting Ulamog, you know? Like, they even have Blast Zone to kill a hasty creature. Alright. They get Radiant Fountain. That does cut our outs down significantly. They got Cataracts. Man, they just don't care. We'll just go Runner here. Runner, and they're dead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, we're just dead next turn. Just draw land anyway. Alright, I mean, I don't think we're running particularly well. But I also think that this deck is not great. It's unfortunate that we are running so poorly because it's hard to, like, separate that from, like, how good the deck is or not. Hey, R&B curtains. Yeah. Alright, so we are 1-3. We are the old 1-3. It's not too great. Not too great. Perhaps Light Up a Sage is necessary, or some sort of, like, card draw effect, because our cards just aren't powerful enough to just push through. And without the canopy lands to stop us from flooding, any game we draw 6 lands, we can just never ever win. Which kind of sucks, honestly. But everyone, please hop on, give me a follow on the old Twitter sphere at JimDavisMTG. Check me out, of course. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Look, Calcano, 5-0 with Goblins. Go Calcano. And Mog Monday tomorrow. Give me a follow on there. Oh, look at this fun thing happened. That was fun. Remember this? And also, go over to my old website, JimDavisMTG.com. That's right. It's all there. Articles, sponsors. It's all there. JimDavisMTG.com. And, of course, all the information for Your Deck Live is here as well. The deck queue, how to get your deck played, how much it costs, what do you do. It's all on there. JimDavisMTG.com. We all know Light Up a Sage which hit 2 lands anyway. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. Really not sure. Oh my god. No. Please stop. We're going to tilt keep. We're going to draw. We'll draw land. We're due. We're due. Ross, that's a math concept, right? The probability of, or the possibility of being due. That's very mathematical, right? We're definitely due. Hello, Inspiring Vantage. Alright, so I can't even kill the Mystic, which kind of sucks. I think we Soul-Scar Mage. Fateonometry. It's the science of probability and fate. Fateonometry. It's a very important math concept. Oh God. Fun Whale resale. Welcome back. Oh God. Oh man. I'm just killing this. Hopefully they just don't have any lands to get massacred. Ross, you didn't study Fateonometry? Man. Ross is phony. Ross's math degree means nothing. Did we do it? Did we mana screw them? No. No. Alright, you win. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore. You win. I'm going to look and see if our top card was the land. I don't even want to know. Don't even want to know. Scoop lag. They were probably due from previous matches to being mana screwed. Yeah, probably. That's probably it. Alright, so red, green, something. Definitely want these Searing Bloods. And like every deck in Pioneer is like pretty proactive. It makes the Boros Charms kind of tough because they don't really interact in any way at all. It's kind of tough. Lightning Strike's not super exciting. Honestly, Shock's not super exciting either. The problem is that Shock is so low impact that without a card like Light Up a Stage to draw more of them, it's just like not good enough by itself. I'm gonna cut the Shocks. We now have 4 Searing Bloods to kill Llanowar Elf, so honestly, I might want some Chain to the Rocks too. They're playing larger creatures. I don't even know what they're playing, honestly. I'm just gonna run it back. Run the play. I'll figure it out. No, Boros Charm is really good in Modern Burn. Modern Burn also has the benefit of everyone playing fetch lands and shock lands. People just take more damage from their mana bases in Modern. So that's another count against Burn. So the good thing here is obviously we're not winning very many games, but we are learning a lot about the cards in the format and understanding, God, come on! Understanding why this deck is not good in this format. Because the goal is to learn, you know? Our goal is to learn and improve. This hand's pretty sweet. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to shoot the Lightning Strike. I think it's worse than Wild Slash as far as like mana efficiency goes. Rather have 1s and 2s than all 2s. I mean, Burn was a deck that was around for a long time before the Canopy lands existed. So it's not like the Canopy lands are like the key factor for Modern Burn. They're very good, but wow, nothing. All right. I guess attack you. Really, no Llanowar Elf? Sucks. Are you sure you don't play Llanowar Elf? You can like go find one if you want. Just put it into play. Rootbound Crag. The good news is, after this, we're doing a John draft. Marauding Raptor? That card's gas. Well, I'm an idiot for not keeping Lightning Strike, I guess. So, there's always that. Yeah. This card's good. It's not a bad card. Unfortunately, if they're playing the Marauding Raptor deck, it means all their creatures have 3 or more toughness. And we have 3 Searing Blazes in our hand. So, you know, things could be going a little better here. I should have just slashed and Searing Blooded this. They're not going to block there ever. The good news is we can use Searing Blood to finish off whatever they play. That's pretty cool. So they go like, you know, Questing Beast here. It takes 2. We can kill a Searing Blood. It's kind of cool. Makes our Swiftspear's prowess worse, but we're done. Show's over. Everyone go home. We're not playing anymore. Thank you and good night. Oh, man. All right, so we ran heinously bad, that league, for a variety of reasons. But I think we still learned that this deck just doesn't seem great. The power level's too low. There's too many shocks in this deck and not enough lava spikes that we're not critical massing people enough. I think this deck needs the draw of either Light Up a Stage or Bedlam Reveler. It needs something else. I don't think being a straight burn deck is good enough. The cards just aren't good enough. Which is good. So we learned. That's the important part, right? So, it was worth playing. It was fun. Not unhappy. I'm a little unhappy, but I'm not unhappy. Ripjaw Raptor. Get out of my stream, Ripjaw Raptor. For the love of God, come on. What's happening here? What's going on? Alright, so, that's it for this deck and this YouTube video, but we have more Magic to play on stream. We're going to do a John draft, but look for that one up on YouTube. YouTube folks, please take 3 seconds. Support me. It's free. It's easy. You like the content, please take 2 seconds. Sub to the channel. Like the video. Leave a comment saying Ripjaw Raptor should be banned in Modern. Or Pioneer. Modern too, whatever. Alright? Take 3 seconds. Helps me out so much. Thanks so much. Love y'all. You too, folks. I'll see you next time.